Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's Megan Turner, LCSW with Project Thrive, Connecticut. We are here for our third vlog. Yay, we made it this far. Today's vlog is about connecting with our children. Today's vlog is about connecting with our children. And I know even before this pandemic happened, that this was really difficult to do, just in our day-to-day routine. I mean, we were spending time with our kids, of course, but that meant taking them to sports, taking them to their various activities, cooking, making sure their basic needs were met. But we weren't really bonding with them. We weren't really connecting with them at a deeper level. We weren't forming a relationship with our kids where they knew who we really were, or we knew who they really were. Maybe on the surface, but we didn't take the time to really get to know them. We can make a lot of assumptions over what we think we know or what we think they like. But do we know that to be true if we're not spending the time with them? If we're not engaging in those activities with them to see their joy, to see their excitement? Do we really know what's going on in their lives if we're just basing it off of hearsay or text messages that we read, or maybe conversations we overhear them having with their friends? Yes and no. Depends how you look at it. But today's vlog is to get you guys to think of other ways where you guys can connect, where you guys can be intentional about spending time together. I mean incorporating it into your daily or weekly routine. I don't want to put a lot of pressure on you guys to do it every day because I know that's difficult. Again, carving out time to do that, even in the most normal or typical of situations or days, is hard. We talked about last week how hard it is to even make ourselves a priority, let alone family time or even one-on-one time with our kids. So in this video, I'm going to encourage you to do that. For an example, let's take every Friday night as family night. It could be family game night or family movie night, or let's even be more creative. Let's even be more hands-on in what we're doing. Let's come up with an activity jar. It can be a jar, it can be a cup, it can be an old tissue box, whatever you have lying around the house. If you have popsicle sticks, great. You can use those to write the activities on. If you don't, you can just use paper, throw it in the jar. I came up with some examples for you guys today. I thought they're kind of fun. But again, personalize it to you and your family. You know your family best and what's going to spark their interest and what's going to create a bigger buy-in where maybe your teenagers are going to want to spend time with you. I think some of these work easier with littler kids because they're always excited to be around mom and dad. Where teenagers sometimes feel like, oh, here we go again. I'm forced to spend time with mom and dad, where I'd rather be in my room isolating, playing a video game or chatting with my friends or on social media. So we're trying to incorporate strategies or activities where they're going to buy into it. They're going to say, yeah, mom, you want to spend time with me? You're making me a priority? Okay, I'll do the same for you. So the first one I have, I kind of already said it, is game night. The second one I have is have a picnic. Go outside. It's nice. Why not have a meal in the yard? Or why not connect with no TVs, no radios, no social media? Leave your phones inside. Connect with nature. Connect with each other. Have real conversations. Not conversations behind the barrier of our phones. The next is one-on-one time with mom. Ooh, play or learn a video game. So I just talked about that a little bit, how maybe our teenagers and our older adolescents, they're really into video games right now. They're really into Fortnite or Animal Crossing or Minecraft. I mean, those are just the ones that my clients talk about. But why not take an interest in that? Why not ask them to teach you how to play the game? Or sit there and watch them while they're playing and ask questions. Be inquisitive. Really take the time to get to know why they like this game so much. What does it do for them? What excites them? Just showing an interest or taking a moment to actively listen while your children talk to you or teach you or share with you something they're passionate about, their guard's gonna go down. Wow, mom and dad really do care. They really wanna know what's going on with me. They really wanna take part in this? Oh my gosh. And as a parent, you may not want to. You may have no interest in it at all. They don't need to know that. All they need to know is that they are a priority. And this is something you're doing to up your connection with them. The next family movie night, I said that already, go for a hike. Why not? There's a million state parks out there now. There is a million nature trails that you can go on. You just have to look them up. Or maybe just go out into the woods in your backyard and go on an adventure. See what you can find. Be creative. Why not just use your imaginations or come together collectively as a family and say, we're gonna be spontaneous and we're gonna do something we've never done before. And obviously we have the barriers of the quarantine to kind of deal with. But if you all put your minds together, I'm sure you can come up with something that's really, really fun for you to do. The next is try a new hobby. Again, this kind of goes along the lines of being creative or taking a hike. You can bike ride. You can rollerblade. Let's take it back. I haven't rollerbladed in years, but it could be a fun new thing to do with your family. You guys could go to state parks, like I said. You guys could say, today we're gonna all try to watch a YouTube video on how to draw a flower. And we're all gonna try to draw a flower, and we can laugh and we can giggle and we can tease about how the process was or how our pictures came out. But you're being vulnerable with each other. You're allowing yourselves to be intentionally in the moment and enjoying each other's time. The next is camping in the living room. How fun would that be? Especially for our younger kids who love to make forts, even our older kids who want to reminisce and go back in time and pretend they are as carefree as they once were. Create the campground environment in your living room. Pop a tent or make a fort. Make a fake campfire. Roast marshmallows in the microwave. Put some outdoor nature sounds on Pandora on your computer or on your TV or your phone. Really bring yourselves there. Be intentional about creating that memory. The next is doing a puzzle. I see a lot of people out there doing puzzles. I even see people on Facebook who are trading puzzles. So if you don't have any, or maybe don't have the money to buy them, there's definitely ways and routes which you can take to kind of get your hands on some. Whether it's a beginner puzzle for your toddlers or a 1,000-piece puzzle for you and your teenagers. They're definitely out there and available. One-on-one time with dad. Or cooking together. Pick a new meal. Pick a meal that you've cooked a million times. Bake cookies. Spend that time together in the kitchen, talking, communicating, working together, building that connection. Now, I know we kind of did this as a family night. If you have multiple kids, it'd be really important to be intentional about spending one-on-one time with each of them. So they know that you are making them a priority, that they are just as important, and that you are interested in what they have to say, in what they're doing, in what they're going through. Being there and being available is the biggest hurdle to overcome. Now, something else that I think is great that you can do is have family dinners together and use that time to kind of talk about things you're grateful for. You can do it in a way where you guys make a box. This is a box that my daughter painted and made. And you write them down and you pass it around the table, and then one person in the family reads them all out loud. Or you can do it verbally, whatever you guys are most comfortable with. But Make time in your day to connect as a family by eating. A meal is a great way. And then say the things that you're happy about or grateful for, or what brought you guys closer together today as opposed to yesterday, or as opposed to before this whole pandemic happened. Something else that I think is great is just affirming our kids, making our kids know we love them, that they matter, that we're listening. And a good way of doing that, you can put affirmations on their door or their mirrors. You are smart. You are loved. I love how creative you are. I love how passionate about Fortnite you are. It can be anything. If you have a whiteboard, I have my daughter's board here that she uses to practice her letters on. Write inspirational quotes every morning or once a week, where that is kind of your kids' motivation to kind of get up, get started, and live their day and enjoy their day, rather than just kind of getting through homeschool and going back in their room and lying in their bed. Make them have something to look forward to, and your words can inspire them. And if you can't come up with your own words, Google them. There's 1,000 quotes out there. That's what I did for the purpose of this video, and I came up with one by A.A. Mine and Christopher Robin, which is, "You are braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." Powerful words, inspiring words. Now, I know we've kind of had a positive outlook throughout this video, and that's our intention. We want to make things more positive, more welcoming, more inspiring during this time. But we know that there's still going to be worries, and there's still going to be fears. And some kids don't feel brave enough to come to you and tell you their fears or their worries. So why not make a worry box? This is just the bottom of a cardboard cereal box that I cut, and I used some construction paper. I cut a hole in the top and then decorated it with some of my daughter's stickers. Let them know that that box is available. They can write down their worries and their fears and put it in there. Now you can check it every day and maybe talk to them individually, or you can wait and have a family meeting, again, being intentional about getting the family together and openly talking about our fears. The fears can be written anonymously, so we don't know who wrote them, but we know that it's a concern that a member of our family has, and we're gonna address it as a whole unit. We're gonna come together and support each other and try to help decrease these worries, or problem solve if we can, or just let them know that they're heard, they're safe, and they're loved. That's powerful. Sometimes we forget that. We forget that the best and most important thing that we can do for our kids is just to be available to them, to just listen to them, to tell them that we love them, to open the doors for communication whenever possible. And that's by being vulnerable with them, by being honest with them. And obviously, we still need to have boundaries and structure, but they need to know that even with boundaries, even with structure, we can break away from that sometimes and just enjoy each other and just connect and just be ourselves. I hope that these, I don't want to call them interventions because that's what I would call them with my clients, but I hope that these strategies or tools that you can kind of incorporate into your own family lives will be effective for you. If you try them and they don't work, or you're like, this feels forced or awkward, that's okay. There's millions of things that you can do to connect with your kids, as long as you're present, as long as you're open, as long as you're intentional about making them a priority and making them feel safe, loved, supported. I hope that you guys have a great week ahead. I will come next week to you guys with our 4th vlog, which is really personal to me, about being the spouse of a frontline worker and kind of the impact and toll that takes and what I'm struggling with, what other people may be struggling with. I'm going to try to get some special guests to pop on to the vlog that week as well. So I hope you're looking forward to that. I hope you enjoyed this vlog today, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.